Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Halftime, the show where I play the first half hour of a brand new video game, and I give you my thoughts and opinions on it at the end. I'm Adam Wolf from Gamers Platform, and today we're on to Heroes of the Storm, the brand new MOBA coming out from Blizzard Entertainment. And as you can see up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, I have been invited to play the alpha. I am so happy. And you also see my level's already level 8. So I've been playing this game quite a bit. Excuse me if I fumble my words. I'm being stupid right now just because I'm so excited. I got invited to play the alpha on the 15th of May, and I didn't get it until the 18th, just because I didn't play any Blizzard type game since then. And I've been kicking myself so far every day for not picking it up when I got invited. But the alpha does not have a set date yet, so as to when it ends. So we're just going to keep playing. All they want us to do is just keep playing and providing feedback and all of that. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's what I have been doing. As you can see, I'm level 8. My summoner, quote-unquote, summoner level is 8. But I'm really excited to show this off. I made sure that I was able to do this because, you know, some companies don't want their games being revealed to the world before, before they really have a chance to polish it up. But Blizzard is like, go for it, share your videos, do live streams. We want your feedback. We want the feedback of millions of other people. So I'm really happy that they're on board with all this stuff, and I can't wait to show you guys this game. I have no words right now. I'm just so excited. I love this game already. I will not be playing against people today because that's frustrating enough. What I am going to be doing is I'm going to be playing against bots just so that I can, kind of give you guys an idea as I play along here as to what's going on, how the game is being played, and so on and so forth, and all the little nuances of what's going on. So, without further ado, let's get gaming. Alright. We go into practice. I could go into cooperative with people, but I really don't care. I don't want to. And basically, just to quickly explain what's going on up here, we've got all these characters that are available to play, I guess, throughout the entirety of the alpha. So these are all free to play, so to speak, for now. But you can purchase characters. They've set up the purchasing system with either in-game gold or real money, so you can actually buy shit now. And at the end of the alpha, they'll reimburse you for what you spent, which is really cool of them. Obviously, I don't think, because what they're going to do is at the end of each cycle, the alpha, the beta, they're going to reset everything. So our character levels, our summoner level or whatever, and it'd be kind of ridiculous if they reset everything and didn't pay people back for what they spent. So there you go. But I myself have used in-game gold to purchase the Demon Hunter. She is pretty badass. She's a pretty heavy-hitting character, so I really like her. I've been using Jim Raynor from StarCraft 2 quite a bit, and he's pretty badass too. His abilities are nice. But I'll use the Demon Hunter. I'll use the character I purchased, so we're going to get right into this.
I stand ready.
I stand ready. Now, excuse me, the matchmaking system in this game isn't too bad. It takes a little bit to find people, but it's not really that different from, like, say, Diablo 3 or StarCraft 2 in terms of the time it takes to finding people. So it's pretty set in stone. I'm sure there's a lot of tweaking to be had. It's still an alpha, so no biggie there. So basically, I can choose from 3 this time? Abilities generate hatred. Increase auto attack damage, obviously. Okay, so as you can see, it's very much set up like League of Legends. Let's be honest. Every game has been modeled after League of Legends at this point. The differences in this game will become apparently clear once I get into playing it here. Excuse me. Still
5,
just being attacked by allergies. It's crazy. Okay, so now the gates have lowered and the battle has begun. It's a little different from the beginning of League of Legends. You're kind of stuck in there until the minions are ready to spawn, which is different. That's different. So, but it's also very cool. As you can see down here, you have your abilities, but I don't seem to have my ultimate. Basically, the way this is set up is that you have all of your abilities. You have every single ability that is useful, like your basic attack and stuff like that. You have your first bit of abilities, and then your ultimate you get later on. And that's one problem I have about this game is it doesn't re-engage the target. And so, as you can see, the AI is just, I mean, this AI is stupid, so it's going to be pretty easy to do this. Didn't get him. Facing off against Tychus. And so you have your basic abilities available to you, and once you hit a certain level, I think it's level 18 or something thereof, you get your ultimate ability, which you actually have a choice between 2 different abilities to choose from. It's awesome. Now, as you hit certain level milestones, you will get a little pop-up over in the bottom left corner here next to your portrait, basically allowing you to choose a trait, and those or talent, excuse me, not a trait. And just like in any of Blizzard's games, a talent meaning like from like a talent tree or something like that. Wow, I do get more. Increases targets and range of hungering arrow, returns damages health. Yeah, I'll do that. So I must have leveled up to a point where my summoner level has affected my in-game characters, where I get more talents now. Very cool. So just like, you know, it's kind of built like a talent tree. You know, every time you level up, you get to choose, not every time, but you get to choose a new talent. I think the leveling might be in the sequence of 5s. So every time you level up, every 5 levels, you get to choose a talent. As you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner here, this is not my particular level, because here's what Blizzard has done, okay? It is a very, very team-oriented game. So as you level up, your entire team is leveling up. This is your team's overall level. And I like the way they've done that. They've set it up so that way your team has an overall level, not just you. Okay, so what has happened here, real quick as it goes along here. This is an extra thing that you can do on the map that basically will allow you an advantage over your enemies. Okay, so I was wrong about the every 5 levels you get a talent. It's actually, it's very weird, because we're only level 7, but I get to choose another talent, so I can't say it's every 2 levels.
An enemy has been slain.
Generates, yeah, I'll do that. I didn't even check the last one. I'm just used to the ones I've always taken.
An ally.
But what I'm doing here is an extra side activity that I can use to basically help my team out better. Each map, so far as I know, there are 4 different maps that we can play on right now. This being the undead one. There's one with a pirate ship and everything, and it's very cool. And you have to satisfy certain requirements to be able to use these special, you know, mercenary type things, as it were. Right now we're just taking out the undead, and with the amount of skulls that we collect will be the overall health of this giant undead minion that spawns up on the main battlefield. As you can see in the bottom right corner, you've got the main battlefield up top here, and then you've got the dungeon map down below, showing me where all the groups of minions are. And then we've got this main boss right here that we can also defeat, I think for an extra touch of devastation. And of course, both teams can come on down here, and you guys can battle it out and everything, and see who can grab what. Against people, it gets crazy down here.
Enemy slain.
But against the AI, they're pretty
has been
dumb.
slain.
But as you can see, it's not just their AI that's dumb; it's also mine. And I refuse to die to an AI's hand. Hey, fuck off! All right, get away from me.
An enemy has been slain.
Choose a talent.
So
Let us
get away from me. So I have earned at level 10. Okay,
An
so I was a
enemy
little
has been
off, but
slain.
I have earned at level 10 my ultimate ability. This guy's gonna chase me to the ends of the fucking earth. Look at me. I'm running away from an AI character. God damn it, dude. Get the hell out of there. Wow, I got lucky. Okay. So, we've collected more skulls than them. So when our
An
minion
enemy has been
spawns, and
slain.
you'll see on the minimap where ours will spawn. It's right here. Okay, there's this giant, I guess, skull-looking thing. When
ally
it spawns,
has
it'll
been
have more
slain.
health. I'm gonna pick Rain of Vengeance because it's awesome.
Let my golems
And that's the other cool
again.
part about this is that some of the minions or some of the champions that you pick, as you can see, it's indicating down here that our minion is spawning. Some of the champions that you pick may have, abilities that, well, like say Arthas, for example. Who the hell knows what the heck he had when you were facing him in terms of like the names of the spells and stuff like that. But we're going to be, he'll have his own abilities, but a lot of the characters that you are familiar with, like the Demon Hunter from Diablo 3, will have some of the abilities that you know and love from Diablo
Enemy
3.
has been slain.
So my Q ability is the
enemy
Hungering
has been
Arrow,
slain.
the W ability is the Multi-Shot, and then we've got Vault, and then my ultimate I chose to be Rain of Vengeance, and then you've got,
An enemy has been slain.
well, this is Hatred, but that's the symbol for preparation. See, I'm facing off against 3 people here. This is kind of annoying. But as we go along, you can see right here, the minion, undead minion, will actually start attacking the bases and everything, and of course your characters as well. They're kind of beefy, but ours has more health, so he'll last longer. But most likely, since I'm the only one here, my AI characters are kind of just off doing their own thing. It's going to take me a while to take care of this guy. So,
An enemy has been slain.
okay. So,
Choose a
slow
talent.
enemies, periodic,
Fort destroyed.
powers your basic attack, refreshes Hungering Arrow. No, I'll just go there. But as you can see, eventually he'll go down, and then I don't have to worry about him anymore. I'm going to take this asshole down. Huh?
Enemy
Get the
slain.
hell out of here.
An enemy has been slain.
And that's the other cool thing is that killing minions not only yields experience points, but it also yields health globes. And health globes, if you are familiar with Diablo 3, exist in that game. And they'll heal you a little bit. They're not like great, but they're not bad either. You might as well pick them up while
An
they're
enemy
there.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
But just like any other MOBA, you got some CS to do. You gotta kill the minions and stuff just so you can level up faster, and killing enemy champions yields better gold and
An enemy
experience
has
and
been
all that
slain.
stuff. So it's pretty, it's pretty set up, the way that a MOBA should be. But I gotta
An
say
enemy
that
has
this
been
is just a
slain.
lot more fun. Just because you don't have to really unlock too many abilities. You got your with some characters, like the Demon Hunter, I guess, she gets, her Q, W, and E
Choose a
abilities
talent.
right off the bat. Some characters will only end up with their Q and W.
An
Some
enemy
maybe
has been slain.
just with their Q. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of characters,
An enemy has
but
been slain.
the ones I have is usually it's about the Q and W abilities that are unlocked, and then the rest you have to unlock as you go along in leveling up.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, and as you can see, as I picked up another ability, I could have chosen something that was a little bit more passive, but I chose to try out a new ability that I haven't seen before. Is what is that? Blood for blood. Basically, I get to make my target. It steals 15% of their maximum health and slows their movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds.
Shall open soon. Dare you enter?
Usually, I just
An
like
enemy has
sticking with the
been
passive
slain.
abilities, but this could be a helpful ability, so I don't want to miss an opportunity to have it. Another cool part about this is that you can use your abilities, like my Q, Hungering Arrow. I can use it to take down towers, whereas in League of Legends you can't do that. Like, you can't use your abilities to take down towers,
Damned awful presence.
which is kind of sucks, but this you can, and it's pretty awesome, I gotta say, because your abilities always do more damage than your basic attacks, so it'd be cool if you could use them, but that's just not the way League of Legends is set up. I think the cool part, though, is that the game is set up so that way it automatically pops you, or pops your ability into where it should be, or into where you have a free slot. So our entire team is down here trying to get these guys. We want our monster to come in very strong. So as we clear these guys out, we're basically reducing the chances that the other team has of even remotely
Enemy slain.
touching
Mayhem.
any of these. So all these kill counters up here, enemy killed and all that,
Triple
that's your team's overall kill. I tried to figure this out as I started playing the game. I'm like, well, how do I know who killed who? And it doesn't really matter, because Blizzard, again, has set this up to be very team-oriented. So it doesn't matter who kills as long as your team gets the kill. It'll list off who died on the enemy team, but as long as your team gets the kill, it doesn't matter who killed it, because it's all about teamwork, which I absolutely love. And unfortunately, the community is absolutely lacking. It doesn't seem to matter what MOBA I decide to fucking play. It could be this, it could be Dawngate, it could be League of Legends or Dota 2. Doesn't matter. The communities are, I don't want to say the community, but the people I play with are fucking stupid.
Double kill.
Like, they are dumb as dumb could be. Nobody seems to know what they're doing ever, and it annoys the crap out of me, and I hate it. I just wish I could play with some decent people who know how to play the damn game. This game could not be easier, and I mean, the concept of the game couldn't be easier. Okay, so now you can see on the mini-map here, on the main battlefield, where our minion is going to spawn. This is where he got to the last time he was out. Okay, and this is where their minion got to before I killed it. So basically, that's how that works. He continues from where it left off, and it's just great, because it's just absolute destruction and mayhem. Get the little summoning things here, and I really need to, I guess I'll be the only one to try and take care of this guy. But that's okay, I've got my tower here. I think the really cool part about this game is that the towers have limited ammo, so once they run out, forget about it, they're done. And so you can easily take them out, but usually you don't want to wait that long, just because it gives the other team a chance to move forward. Shoot another multi-shot there. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to move forward here. I've taken down their minion. They still haven't even gotten ours down to half health, so we're good. We've got a lot of stuff we could just get rid of here. Oh, looks like they already beat him. Wow, okay. That was interesting. All right, well, I'm not going to stop the episode here. I'm going to actually play another practice session to see if I can get a different map, and hopefully I do. That way I can show you guys the different types of things that each map has to offer in terms of the extra, the extra events that happen. Play again. Okay, I'm gonna use a different character. I'm gonna use Jim Raynor this time.
Anytime you're ready.
But I have played some support characters. Each character does have. This is something I should have touched on at the beginning of the episode. But each character. Ooh. Oh, this one's new. Okay, so there are 5 levels. I've never been here before. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm sorry. Yes, I have. Collect tributes. Yep, I got it. Nope, there are 4. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are 4. But this is one thing I should have touched on at the beginning. Kill minions to bribe a mercenary. Oh, really? Now that could be...
The battle begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I need more damage every level. I'm just used to the abilities I've gathered previous to doing this episode. But something I should have mentioned is that although each character has its own special class, if you will, there's ranged assassins, there's support characters and everything. It doesn't matter what lane you go to. League of Legends is very mechanical with its lanes that each character is restricted to.
Battle begin.
I love how this game is unrestricted in terms of what character goes where. It doesn't matter. As long as you do the extra things on the map to gain your team that advantage, doesn't matter where you go. You have to just help out where you can, But I started off playing as Jim Raynor, just because 1, he was a free character, so, might as well play him. And 2, because he's actually pretty freaking good to start off. I think he might be one of the characters that costs 2,000 gold, I'm not sure. But as I'm going to just take down the champions first here.
An enemy has been slain.
Excuse me, I can't call them champions. This is not League of Legends. Heroes.
Time to man up.
So as you can see at the beginning here, it's a lot of CS. The way they set up this game for us to kill off, little encampments around, kind of like the jungler has to in League of Legends. Levels cooldown reduction. Okay, basic attack, heal your hero. Empower basic attack every 5 seconds, increase attack, vision, and range. That's the one I usually pick. The way that it actually uses the encampments of all the extra monsters in the jungle, so to speak, or in this case, the forest. Sometimes they're actually used for helping you along with activating the special event that you can use to your advantage to beat the enemy team faster. And then most of the time it's just to gain their assistance. Like there are mercenary camps all over the place. And what these mercenary camps do is if you kill the mercenaries at their camp, they actually work for you to fight against the enemy team. So in a way, they're like even more extra help as long as you kill them. I was actually planning on writing down... Oh, okay, so the tributes are spawning soon. So basically what the tributes do is we gather the tributes. It allows us to curse the other team, curse the enemy team. Basically, their minions come out with almost no health at all. And, oh, it's down there. I'm sorry. I forgot. It doesn't spawn on both sides in this map. But, crap, it looks like they're going to get it.
Enemy has been slain.
Choose a talent.
Enemy slain.
Just get rid of him. Excuse me. I'm going to take this. And so their minions come out with almost no health, and their structures, their towers and stuff are at reduced health and I'm sure reduced power or something like that. Just some sort of diminished usefulness. Okay, so you can see right here, it even tells you what level you have to be at in order to be able to solo something like this. So once I defeat this guy, he becomes a mercenary and he works for us, and he goes off and kills minions or kills structures or whatever he runs into. So that's what
An enemy has
monsters
been
or
slain.
minions in the forest are used for, which I thought was really cool.
Tribute in my name.
All right, the tribute's spawning back down there again.
An enemy has been slain.
Haha, 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 haha. You can't touch me.
Enemy
Get out of
slain.
here. All right, so another tribute spawned, and I believe we need 3. I think we need 3 of these
Choose a talent.
to. There you go. We need 3 of them to actually curse the enemy team. So, okay, this is where I get to choose my ultimate. One of them is calling down a battlecruiser. If you're familiar with StarCraft 2, battlecruisers are super powerful. And then the other one is to call in 2 cloaked banshees, which is pretty cool. But they only do 2 volleys, and I think that the battlecruiser does more damage. I'm not 100% on that, but I can only assume because it's a fucking battlecruiser. Get out of here.
Slain.
Well done. The Ravenmold.
I'll take a shot. I don't care. Oh, okay. I won't take a shot anymore. Malfurion was healing me, which is good. All right, the tribute's spawning in a second.
Got something special.
And we're going to go on up here and grab it.
An enemy has been slain.
Now, in terms of this, I am unsure if it matters how many people are actually on it as to how fast it goes. But some of the events on other maps actually matter how many people you have grabbing it. And that will determine how fast you actually gather it. So I'm just going to take down this tower. I don't care. I'll take him out.
Enemy slain.
Now, another cool thing is the way that kills are distributed basically goes as you have solo kills, which basically you face off against one person and you kill them without the help of your teammates, and then you've got, takedowns. And takedowns are how many times you've taken down an enemy with the help of your teammates.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, so as you can see, another problem with the curse is that the structures don't lose health, but they are unable to fire, which is also really cool. Powers my basic attacks. I'll check out those other abilities later. I'm not too concerned with them. Okay, so now the turrets are back online. They'll start shooting at us again, but as you can see, their shot count is going down quite quickly. What? Shot her. Alright, I gotta get out of their range. It's gonna kill me. So, I mean, this is just, there's a lot of things in this game that make it awesome. I don't have too many gripes about it. I do have a couple, but it's not like major stuff. And I really should have wrote this stuff down. I was going to yesterday. Okay, so as you can see right there, just before that turret went under, it had a bomb symbol with a red like a red line through it, basically saying I'm out of ammo. So it kind of got screwed.
Choose a talent.
See, that's the target area in which my battlecruiser will attack, which is awesome. It has a radius in which it'll attack, and then it'll just keep going. Excuse me, keep going in a line. Okay, I'll do that one.
Enemy slain. Double kill. Triple kill. Quad kill.
And,
Untouchable.
you know, you got that special quad kill there. I just love hearing quad kill. And I don't know if there's a pentakill. I never really experienced that, unless that untouchable is the pentakill. But I thought that was really cool. Let's activate that one more time before the game ends. So, that is 2 games
Victory.
down. Again, just facing the AI to bullshit and be able to, excuse me, talk to you guys about the game while I'm playing it without getting frustrated. And after I played Dawngate, I realized there is some sort of like tutorial level or game type. But that, my friends, is Heroes of the Storm, brand new MOBA coming out from Blizzard Entertainment, and I could not be any more excited. Now, keep in mind, the things that you've seen in this game are subject to a lot of change. Okay, this may not be what the final product looks like. Okay, this could be just, you know, there may be some things that'll get carried over, and then maybe not. Okay, but here's the breakdown. Okay, I basically, with, you know, throughout the whole episode, I was spatting out all the positives about the game, which is, you know, great. You know, I hope you guys remember them, because I sure as hell can. What I like about this game, just in a nutshell, is that it's simple. Okay, I feel like this is a great MOBA for people who are new to MOBAs to get into, just simply because of the fact that it's very simple in nature. Again, your characters, no matter who you choose, there's no one specific lane that they're great at. You go wherever you want. You just have to make sure that you help out your team by gathering the tributes, or in the ghost pirate ship level. I forget what the name of the level is. You have to collect coins to pay the ghost pirate to fire on the enemy team with his ship and all this stuff. So, you know, just as long as you help out your team, it doesn't matter where you go, which is just something I love. The mechanical nature of League of Legends in that sense really irritates me sometimes, because you have to fight for your spots, whereas this one, you just pick whatever character you're good with. Now, again, you may want to have some variety. You may want to have a ranged assassin, and then you may want to have, you know, a support and a melee guy or whatever. You want to have those varieties, but you basically can pick whoever you want to play and just play. You know, obviously the people with the variety of characters, ranging from the assassins to the support, is probably going to end up winning the day, just because they have the variable of abilities, or the various abilities, I should say, to help them out in their endeavor. Whereas, you know, a team full of assassins isn't going to do anything. I mean, they're just going to die. That's basically all it is. Now, obviously, I was facing AI. They're a lot less harder than people. People are really just ready to jump in and kill heroes. It's really, I got to stop doing that. It really sucks, because once I jumped in my first versus match, they were gunning for me. They wanted to slit my throat. It was crazy how quickly the enemy players wanted to just get at me. So it's you know, I guess you can't say it's any different than any other MOBA. You want to kill the enemy champions or heroes, but in this one, it's much easier to do so. So, you know, gotta play it safe still, but just know that it does not matter what character you choose or where you go. I just think that this game is great for somebody who's starting out, and hopefully that's what it'll be known as, or known for, not just for being a great game, but also being so simple and very, very fun. And another great thing about this game are the in-map events. You know, the ghost pirate ship and the tributes to curse the other team and the undead enemies and stuff like that. It's really cool how they just implemented that kind of gameplay, that kind of extra gameplay into their game. It makes the game a lot more interesting. It gives you a lot more to do and a lot more to concentrate on. So there is some depth of difficulty, but it's still a lot of fun to see who gets to, you know, who gets to bring out the undead first, you know, and who gets to bring out their undead minion at the highest level of health. I mean, it's really cool. Now, some of the cons I have about this game, very, very minor. One of which is that I don't know if you guys noticed while I was playing, but I have noticed myself since playing this quite a bit over the last couple of days, is that if I'm attacking an enemy hero, okay, just basic attacks, he's just attacking him, and then I activate one of my abilities, like say with Jim Raynor, I activate his shot, his Q ability, okay. If that enemy hero decides to run away, I don't pursue him. So it seems as though the auto attack is disengaged once I activate my ability. Now, if you don't activate your ability while auto attacking the player, he'll follow that enemy player until, you know, you can't follow him anymore, like he goes behind one of his walls or something. And that's all fine and dandy, but if you activate one of your abilities while auto attacking and that person decides to run away, your character will auto attack them as long as they're in range, and then as soon as they're out of range, they just stop. They don't follow him anymore, and I'm kind of curious as to why that happens. So maybe that needs to be something that needs to be fixed. I don't know entirely, but you know, that is what it is. Another little gripe about this is that the team level that you normally would see over here on the bottom right corner, right above the map, I feel as though that should be somewhere else. I feel as though, because I didn't know what the hell that was at the beginning, and then I started realizing I was looking for my particular level, and then I realized, oh wait, this is actually more team-based, and this is the team's level, not my particular level. Although you could look at it like that, you know, you could say, well, what level am I? And boom, there's the number, but that's not just your level, it's the level of you and your teammates. I feel as though that this should be maybe somewhere up here, you know, somewhere up in the top center where you can see it nice and big, to basically let you know where you guys are at and where your enemy team is at. That's just a little thing. And another little thing is that I'm sure this will be, you know, all balanced out eventually by the time it's released. But as of right now, there are a couple of character heroes that I don't feel as though they're balanced well enough. There was a character that's in here that is the StarCraft Ghost. And you didn't see it in today's episode, but I feel as though that particular character, and I'm sure there's a few others, that are just way overpowered. She has this ability to clone herself. Okay, not only can she go invisible, but she can clone herself anywhere she wants to. She just drops a clone, and as soon as you cross that clone's path, it's like, boom, there it is. You know, whittling away. And then she pops up out of nowhere, and boom, you're basically getting double-teamed. So I feel as though that needs to be balanced a little bit more. And the problem with it is that she can activate it all too frequently. I feel like the cooldown time for that needs to be longer. It's just too quick. She can, as soon as that clone is killed, it's like, I don't know, maybe a minute goes by, and boom, there's another one. You know, so it's maybe not even a minute. It feels like a lot less time than that. So I feel as though that some characters still need to be balanced, but again, this is an alpha. So there will be tons of time to balance everything through the beta stage as well. One little fun fact about this game is that as you increase your level, you get these different little perks here. Okay, you hit level 2, cooperative mode unlocked, level 3 versus, and then you hit level 5, you get like 2,000 gold, level 6 the daily quests unlock, and basically what daily quests are is that every day you get a different quest to fulfill, basically. Yesterday I got a quest where I had to play 2 games as a support character, and I did, so I got XP and gold for that. And so these daily quests will give you XP and gold to basically allow you to get more champions, more heroes, and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool that they implemented questing into this. But again, they're daily quests. They only happen once a day. Once you fulfill that quest, it's done, and you have to wait till the next day to do another one. Today, I have to play... What the heck was it? You gotta click over here, and you go to daily quests. Play 1 game with a StarCraft hero. Easy enough. I just pick Jim Raynor, and I'm good to go. Now, keep in mind, these games these quests can only be fulfilled in versus mode. So I thought that was really cool of them to basically ensure that you have to play against people. You can't cheat your way through practice mode doing all these quests. That would be too freaking easy. But I have yet to run into really hard quests yet, so we'll see as I go along. But that's basically my rundown of this game. I like the variety of champions that you can choose from, or heroes. You can go into the shop here, you can check them out. These are all the roles. You got so many different heroes to choose from already. I mean, this is just alpha, and you already have, I don't know where the hell, oh, Lily is probably World of Warcraft. I didn't know who the hell Lily was. And I didn't even look at her. I didn't even know what she was. She's a Pandarian, so most likely from World of Warcraft. But you got so many iconic characters: Diablo, Tyrael, Arthas, Kerrigan. Nova is the ghost character. I didn't know that was her name, to be honest. I had no clue. You got even Illidan. Illidan is badass. But so many different options already. It's just an alpha state, and the game looks great. I think they're one last final con about this game is optimization. I think there still needs to be some more optimization to be done to smooth out the frame rate, smooth out the gameplay, but overall they give you a lot of graphic options to choose from to make sure that you can run your game to the best that it can run, as they always do. So I have faith in Blizzard to make this game the best that they know how, and it's already a lot of fun, and it's already looking great. So I have no doubt that the final product will look amazing and just play amazing by the end of this cycle. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'd like to thank you all for joining me, and please join me again in another episode of Halftime, whenever that may be, because I've been on a roll lately, pumping out the Halftime episodes, where I'll pick up another game and play the first half hour or so of it and give you my rundown, because I love doing this kind of crap, and I hope you guys love listening. But until then, guys, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Heroes of the Storm, and I'll see you all in the next episode.